Hey, hey, world, Greg the Rant Man here again, and I am issuing a formal challenge to David the Mouthpiece Hogg for a debate on the issues of violent crime, gun safety, and so on and so forth. Because boy, you don't have what it takes to beat me. Even with Daddy being with the FBI and having virtually unlimited resources for you to pull stats out of your ass, you won't win. So, yeah, I mean, anytime you want to step up and take me on, then, yeah, let's do this. Let's make it public. Let's get all the networks in on it, and I will destroy you. I will crush you, and I will leave you a quivering mass on the floor or in your chair, wondering what the hell just happened. Because here's the thing, son. You're being used. You are being used as a tool to push an agenda by a few select people who think that only their bodyguards, the military and the police, should own guns. Now, let me tell you something. Okay, the gun ban of Australia in '96, which everybody, all the liberals, all the gun grabbers want to go to that model. Well, their crime rate is over 300% higher than what it was before they banned guns. Do you know why? Would you like to? I'll explain this, and I'll use small words so that you understand. It is because bad guys wait for good guys to be defenseless. It's that simple. Okay? Now, I love the fact that you're all ticked off too, because now you're going to have to carry a see-through backpack to school. Well, gee. Now, how does it feel to have your rights trampled? You wouldn't know an assault weapon if somebody smacked you in the head with it. Okay? By definition, an assault weapon is a gun which has a select fire switch for, in not all cases, but in some cases, full auto, burst, or repeater. Now, repeater would be semi-automatic. Because, obviously you don't know these sort of things because you don't have the experience. A semi-automatic, a gun that switches from semi-auto to safe is not an assault weapon. Just because it's black and it looks like something the military would carry doesn't make it an assault weapon. If that's the case, I had a BB gun that would have been, at one point in my life, that would have been classified as an assault weapon. Okay. Funny thing is that one actually did have a full auto function on it. So it was an assault BB gun that was CO2 driven. And yes, it would tear some shit up. No, I didn't shoot it at my friends because I wasn't an idiot. Okay. I used my single shot for that. But they shot back at me. We played war. What the hell, we were dumbass teenagers, just like you Tide Pod eating shitheads are out there right now. So, David, anytime you want to debate this, I'll be more than glad to take you on. We'll find somebody to mediate the debate and make sure that you follow the rules, because apparently rules only apply when you're the one making them. And you're not going to be the one making the rules. It's that simple. Neither one of us will be allowed to know the questions that'll be asked, so that there's no time to prepare. There's no way to prepare for the questions. You're not going to pull a Hillary Clinton. Okay? Let's see, what else? And you and your little piglets, and that's what I'm going to call your followers from now on. It's David Hogg and the piglets. Have you guys realized that you're doing a hybrid salute between Black Power and the Nazi youth? Have you figured that out yet? Probably not, because you don't know enough about history. If you knew anything about history, you'd understand that gun grabbing is why we kicked the dog shit out of the Brits. Yes, we had help. But guess what? So did they. Okay? We still won. Because we were motivated to have our freedom. And you guys are protesting to have our rights taken. I mean, how stupid could a person possibly get? And now you think that having to have a see-through backpack for your safety is a violation of your rights. Well, you know what? They don't allow you got to, if you're going to take a bag into an arena, into a football game or a basketball game or whatever, you've got to have a see-through bag. Well, now you got to do that in your school too. Okay? And this is what, the second or third school you've gone to that's had a mass shooting? Interesting. Okay. And let's look at something else on this. The AR-15 in the last 3-4 years has come under fire, for lack of a better term, even though up until recently it hadn't been used in any mass shootings. It had been shotguns, pistols, and so on and so forth. But not the AR. But the gun-grabbing, hardcore, anti-Second Amendment libtards have had a hard-on for the AR-15. Now all of a sudden they're getting used. Kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? Makes me think. Of course, thinking is something that I actually do, unlike you guys, you little sheeple. Okay, they're using you, David. Okay, I kind of feel sorry for you in a way. You've had your 15 minutes of fame, congratulations, and I know I'm throwing gas on a fire by calling you out. I'm giving you attention, and it's probably something I shouldn't do, because generally if I ignore my problems or things that annoy me, they quit annoying me. But you're just one of these people that you're not going to go away by being ignored. The only way you're going to go away is to suck the wind clean out of your sails and take your glory from you. The only thing that's going to shut you up is being shut up publicly, humiliated in a fair debate, which is moderated by an impartial, or at least as impartial as possible, moderator. Now, that being said, anybody from a mainstream network, forget it. If anybody I know of that is a hardcore anti-Second Amendment shit skid attempts to become a debate moderator between you and I, if you decide to accept my challenge, which I doubt you will because you're a little punk, I won't go. Period. I would rather have somebody who can be impartial and still agree with me than somebody who will be impartial and take your side and not give me my time. Okay? Steven Crowder, I'm sure he would love this. And I believe that he would actually be impartial. He'd make both of us follow the rules, which I'm cool with. So would Howard Stern. And I've never been a Howard Stern fan, but, honestly, I think that one of those two would be great. We could get Tucker Carlson. I'm sure he'd enjoy it. Sean Hannity would be good, though he is partial towards the Constitution and the Second Amendment and so on and so forth. I think he would actually enjoy this, and I believe that he would be impartial as a referee, even though I'm on the same side as him. And you're not. You're not on the same side of the majority of America. And for those of you who think the majority of Americans, I saw a poll, and God, I wish I had the ability to put this stuff up, but right now I have to use my crappy phone. I saw a poll that said 80% of Americans, or over 80% of Americans, want more gun laws. No, we don't. Okay? You are polling. These polls are being rigged up in ultra-liberal areas. The polling companies know who to call because of the way that they, because of the way it's set up. They look at how they vote, and they're like, okay, we've got a seriously liberal area here like Chicago, or New York City, or LA, or something like that. We're going to poll there, and we're going to get the results that we want, rather than calling everywhere and getting a real view of of how this country is sliced up. Now I'm gonna point something else out to you there, David. The Second Amendment is the only damn thing there is protecting the rest of them. Okay? And if you ban the AR-15, then you are opening the door for other guns to be banned. Now, I'm sure you don't care about this because you're not legal age to do anything more than buy a shotgun or a rifle anyway. All right? So you ban that. Well, now something else. Well, you know, that rifle is capable of taking out a deer at 1,000 yards. Especially if you put a scope on it, it becomes a sniper rifle. Well, okay, it could, in the hands of a freaking psycho. And there's always going to be bad people out there. You can't legislate morality. You can't. They tried doing it in every communist country out there, and guess what? It backfired. Socialism and communism are designed to fail because humans want to be free. Nobody wants to be controlled. More government's not the answer. More laws are not the answer. The answer is more freedom. And I'm not talking anarchy. Okay, for those of you out there who are suddenly saying, hey, he's an anarchist. No, you're a retard. Because, yeah, and here's one that cracks me up. Hold on, I'm going to take off my hoodie because I'm getting hot. Not mad hot. Well, maybe a little bit. Annoyed. I'm very annoyed with you people. A lot of you. Hey, look, I support the police. Yeah, I back the blue. Okay? Including some of you feds out there. Now, there's some of you feds out there that I wouldn't support you if I was a jockstrap. Okay? There's some of you cops out there I wouldn't support if I was a jockstrap. But the thing is, there's good and there are bad in every walk of life, every skin tone, every religion. Okay? There's good people and there's bad people. Period. Can't be avoided. Alright? You can't legislate morality. You can't force people to be good. You can't force people to be bad. If you force people to do things that they consider morally objective, they will start violating those laws, and they will be right for doing so. Okay? The Founding Fathers even said on numerous occasions that if the government started getting too much power, it was up to the American people to overthrow the government. Okay, that's part of the reason the Second Amendment, that is the main reason the Second Amendment exists, is to stop tyranny. Because it is our duty as American people to stop it, to put an end to it. Well, government's gotten too damn much control, and you guys are wanting to give them more? Have you gone full fucking retard? I think you have. Okay, congratulations. Maybe we should call Chairman Mao or Stalin. Okay? Resurrect their sorry asses. Honestly, I'd trust Stalin more than I'd trust Sanders or Clinton. And that's sad. You know, but you little Hitler youth, and that's what y'all are. And you don't even realize it. Go read some stories. Some of the books written by the survivors of the Holocaust. Go read Germans who went against the Nazis, who didn't agree with them. Go read their stories, the ones who survived it. Okay? Watch some documentaries. You're going to find out that you have become the new Hitler youth. The thing is nobody knows exactly who the Hitler is now. Okay? So, anytime, David. Anytime. Contact me on Facebook. Leave me a comment on here. I'll find a way to get in contact with you. It's going to be a couple more weeks before I have a phone. I'm waiting for payday. My minutes ran out. I'm on a month-to-month thing. But yeah, hell, leave me a comment. I would be more than glad. I will be just happy as a clam in high tide to go against you in a debate on this topic. Okay? And I don't care if your dad's in the FBI. I ain't threatening you with physical violence. I have no intention to do anything other than hurt your ego. As much as turning you over my knee and wearing your ass out with a belt till you develop some common sense is tempting, no matter how tempting it might be, I'm not going to do it. Okay? Yes, I would love to backhand you so hard you slid across the stage. But I'm not going to put my hands on you. It would serve no purpose, other than maybe get a bunch of people to start laughing and cheering. But, you know, really, if you want to debate, you know, you're this super knowledgeable high school kid, you think you know all the, you've got all the answers, you think you know so much. I'm a regular guy working a job. But I've been around. I've seen shit. I've done shit, I've heard shit, I've smelled shit, and that's what comes out of your mouth every time you open it. The only difference between you and my toilet's the fact that my toilet's not full of shit. Okay? Quit being a tool. In more ways than one. And for the rest of you out there who have watched this video, I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great time. I am going to get out of here. I have coffee to drink and goofing off to do. I have nothing planned for the day, and I'd like to keep it that way. So, have fun. Bye-bye.